Welcome to Goblin-Inc. I'm Ace of Spades, another season on Druid, and what a season we have ahead of us. To level up as a Druid, it's gonna be so easy. We're gonna be starting level 1 with the quest line for the new seasonal mechanic. Go as far as you can with this quest, and then we're gonna be going into Dohamein Tunnels. Dohamein Tunnels is a dungeon that we're gonna be playing till level 45, yes. And the only skill we're gonna be using pretty much is one, Rabies. Rabies, as you can see, can just destroy all the mobs inside this dungeon, and the strategy we are using is the same one used by speedrunners to get their world record 2 hours into War Tier 3. So, what do you want to do? You want to skip all the objective in the dungeon, skip the events, stay in the first part of the dungeon, and use Rabies and then just run away. Use Blood Howl to heal up, use the Order skill to get Unstoppable, Bulwark, you have Trample for movement, and you have Maul as your basic skill with a little bit of Lightning Storm sprinkled inside. Now, after we've done this, what do we do? Well, at level 45, we're gonna exit Dohamein Tunnels, do our Druid quest. After the Druid quest, we're gonna upgrade our gear and head into the Capstone dungeon. The Capstone dungeon, we're gonna complete that, and then we're gonna be in War Tier 3. What are we gonna be doing in War Tier 3? Dohamein Tunnels again till level 60. After we've done Dohamein Tunnels again till level 60, the next thing we want to do is do some open world adventure. We're gonna be doing Hell Tides, we're gonna be doing the new seasonal open world event, world bosses, Legion event, and after that, we are gonna be doing a respec of our build and then enter the Capstone dungeon for World Tier 4. Now, let's go and talk about the build we are gonna be using to level up 1 to 65, pretty much. Let's quickly go over the build we're gonna be using from 1 to 65. After level 65, you can choose one of the builds in a tier list made by me and other top Druid players like Screamheart and others that I've chosen as, in my opinion, the best builds for Druid. So we start with Maul. We're gonna be using Maul because it has very good interaction with Iron 4, 9% damage reduction, and also with her Keystone passive, Ursin Strength, 25% damage and 20% HP. The same thing I've used for my rank 1 AOZ build, uses the same kind of strategy with Maul. For core skill, we're going to be using Lightning Storm. This is mainly used for tough fights against elites, not for fighting in Dohamein Tunnels. This is for your first Capstone dungeon and for your quest line for the class. We have some core skill damage, we have move speed as a werewolf. We run Bulwark and Blood Howl as our defensive skills, because we're going to be running Vigilance with it to increase the amount of damage reduction we receive. And we have our second source of Unstoppable, Trample. But the most important thing I want you to do is that the moment you can get Rabies, max Rabies out. Of course, first to get your passive. Enhanced Rabies is getting a 100% buff next season, which will make it incredibly overpowered. And we're gonna be running Circle of Life to heal with Lightning Storm. And like I said, Ursin Strength is gonna be your keystone. That's your build, 1 to 65. 65 respec into an endgame build. You can find the link in the descriptions. And also you're gonna be finding out a small list of steps, so I will repeat pretty much what I said in the video. Follow those steps to level up. Let me know how it has been for you to play Druid leveling this season.